The three-row SUV sector is a modest but fiercely competitive slice of a much larger pie. They've superseded the station wagon as the family vehicle of choice for families looking for an SUV that can transport their children, and their children's friends, gear, and groceries. Their ability to tolerate inclement weather and offer long-distance road trip comfort is an added plus. The overall vehicle rating indicates the overall impression of the SUV offering, while the order displayed in this list shows how well they compare in terms of legroom and back luggage capacity. This list includes automobiles from the 2021 and 2022 model years. People who want even more room may wish to purchase a full-size SUV. The Atlas sets the standard for mid-size competitors by providing adult-sized passenger room in the third row as well as functional storage behind it. The Atlas is the finest option in terms of usable room, functionality, and value for parents looking for the largest SUV available without scaling up into the full-size sector. Think the Chevrolet Tahoe or Suburban. It also has current electronics, sleek appearance, decent driving characteristics, substantial, but not overwhelming, power, and AWD as an option. The Atlas has about 33.7 inches of legroom in the third row, which is best in class when compared to competitors, and its nearly 21 cubic feet of cargo capacity behind it is just topped by the Kia Telluride. Chevrolet's Traverse has 23 cubic feet of storage with the back seats folded, but it's a big mid-size entry that might nearly be classified as a large SUV. Top Telluride versions receive luxury amenities and all the electronic niceties, but Kia's largest SUV is a fair bargain and a fantastic family car regardless of configuration. The inside is pleasant and roomy, and its contemporary, muscular appearance makes a persuasive argument for young families that are dissatisfied with the declining minivan category. The Telluride's value is also a significant lure, as it comes in under $50,000 with every option and highest trim level loaded. In addition, Kia's 10-year/100,000-mile powertrain guarantee is comforting. The Volvo XC90 is a fantastic luxury habitat on wheels. The high-quality inside materials stand out, as do the many convenience features. Only the list of safety features supplied as standard matches this. The XC90 will remain mostly unaltered for the 2021 model year. All versions get a number of technological improvements, including front parking sensors and 2 USB-C connectors on the center console's rear. The plug-in variation, previously known as the T8, is now marketed under the Recharge sub-brand. The XC90 straddles the midsize and large segments, as well as the mainstream and premium brands. It's a more expensive option, but purchasers in this market will typically shop elsewhere. It has 31.9 inches of third-row legroom, which is a standard specification in the category. It may be cramped for adults, but it's a modest price to pay for 21.8 cubic feet of usable storage space with the back seats up. It is Hyundai's biggest vehicle to date, and it is aimed squarely at the core of the large, three-row SUV category. The Palisade is connected to its corporate cousin, the Kia Telluride, and it replaced the Santa Fe XL. While the Telluride has a rugged exterior, the Palisade has a more refined interior and, depending on your budget, can be an affordable family ride or a high-class transporter with features and appointments more akin to those found in premium brands, such as Nappa leather, a 10.25-inch center touchscreen, and a head-up display. Hyundai will introduce the top-tier calligraphy level for the 2021 model year, with unique appearance and standard all-wheel drive. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto will be standard on all models. The Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride feature the same third-row legroom measurement of 31.4 inches, which is in the middle of the pack among competitors. The Chevrolet Traverse SUV offers roughly the same internal room as a minivan but none of the stigma. It boasts a big cabin with seating for up to 8 people. Despite its massive size, the Traverse drives more like a large sedan than a light truck, due to its standard 3.6-liter V6 engine, which delivers quick acceleration. The Traverse is the smallest of Chevy's three-row SUVs, but it is bigger than most mid-size competitors. Though it comes from an off-road family, the Traverse excels at moving people and cargo rather than going off-road. All-wheel drive is available on all trims, but the basic L is a dependable transporter, particularly for those who live in rainy or snowy areas. Due to coronavirus-related plant delays, the Traverse will remain mostly unaltered for the 2021 model year. In 2022, a completely new version will be released. Buyers who desire the biggest three-row SUV will also receive the greatest back legroom, 33.5 inches, and the most load capacity with all seats in. Ford's latest Explorer improvements have helped it make advances against its European and Asian competitors, but it falls short in the comfort and fit and finish areas, making it difficult to justify the excessive cost certain configurations require. Kia and Hyundai, in particular, make a strong argument with their Telluride and Palisade SUVs, which offer far more upmarket interiors and greater value than the Explorer. The Explorer's third-row seats are in the middle of the pack among competitors, with 32.2 inches of legroom. However, its 18.2 cubic feet of luggage space behind the third row compares to the Volkswagen Atlas, which has a large 20.6 cubic feet of storage with the back seats removed. Some may argue that giving up third-row passenger room for cargo capacity is a worthwhile bargain. With a polished, sporty yet understated interior, the MDX often slides under the luxury radar. The fourth-generation 2022 MDX, Acura skips 2021 entirely, reintroduces the three-row, mid-size SUV with leading technological features that emphasize convenience and flexibility, including a detachable second-row center seat, while maintaining its reputation as a performance-oriented SUV. Its 3.5-liter V6 engine remains, but an all-new, Acura-dedicated chassis provides more attractive proportions, similar to the TLX sedan and RDX small crossover, and a new 10-speed automatic gearbox provides a more sporty driving experience. The new Acura is also larger, with 29 inches of legroom in the third row, about an inch more than the previous model. The cargo area has also grown from 15.8 cubic feet to 18, matching the Hyundai Palisade and Ford Explorer. The Ascent expands on what Subaru's notoriously devoted customers already like about their cars. It's comfortable, affordable, and simple to use. With a fairly effective basic all-wheel drive system, it can handle modest off-roading activities pretty well. It's not a very thrilling drive on the road, but it's fairly adept at ferrying commuters and people about with little bother in a sensibly constructed interior. It also has excellent safety ratings, a plethora of active safety measures, and exceptional fuel economy for its class. The Ascent's third row is a touch smaller than some of its competitors, there's no V6, and its aesthetics are subjective, but it's a good bargain for outdoor-loving families. The third row of the Ascent is not difficult to reach, although it is not as large or as comfortable as its rivals. The seats on the Ascent, including the way back, are on the firm side. The Pilot remains mostly intact for the 2021 model year, with the exception of Honda standardizing its smooth-shifting 9-speed gearbox throughout the range. All-wheel drive is also available on all models, which is a beneficial improvement for families who live in seasonal areas, particularly with driving modes that adapt for snow, sand, and mud. It also has a mildly impressive 7.3 inches of ground clearance. However, when riding around town, the driving dynamics are lacking and the design is bland. Nonetheless, the Pilot's large interior, a slew of standard safety features, fuel economy, and enough small space storage make it an efficient tool for running errands or going on lengthy family road trips. The Pilot may be ideal for road trips, but it only has 16.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity when the back seats are folded. That means families may have to pick between people and things when they hit the road, or they may have to spread everyone out strategically across the cabin. The Toyota Highlander has a reasonably roomy cabin. The middle row is more comparable to competitors than the third row, an expanded array of standard safety systems, and improved safety ratings. When properly outfitted, it also has a surprisingly competent towing capability of 5,000 pounds. But, in a sector filled with talent, what really distinguishes it is the hybrid engine, which is available on all trims, including a new sporty XSE variant. It distinguishes the Highlander from the competition for purchasers who do not want to trade fuel economy for spaciousness. Toyota's Highlander has a modest third-row legroom of 27.7 inches and just 16 cubic feet of load capacity with the back seats up. However, the SUV is one of the segment's pioneering minivan-like SUVs, and the latest version has a fresh, hipper look, so customers will likely forgive the narrower interiors for one of three reasons: they like what they see, they value fuel economy, or they just want the Toyota.